victim mindset, no, I can never be. Like, I'm never the problem. I'm never the problem. I know I'm never the problem. Like, everybody's always out here to get me. What's up, everybody? We're back with these talking videos. And you're probably like, what the fuck? You're always posting this shit. Yeah, because I enjoy them. Like, I absolutely enjoy fucking posting these videos. Also, they don't take that much time to edit. And also, what can I say? I enjoy them. Like, I get to express how I feel sometimes. But today we're gonna talk about why people have a victim mindset, or how does it start. And you're probably like, how do I know someone has a victim mindset? Trust me, you'll know when someone has a victim mindset. They're always going to act like they are never the victim. No. The fuck? No. They're always gonna act like they're the victim. Like they'll be the type of people who will start a fight with you and then they'll run to someone and be like, I can't believe this person did this to me. But even though they were the one who started it. And you're probably like, why the fuck do they do that? Honestly, they do that because they knew if they point themselves as the villain, like, people will probably be like, oh, like, no way, like, you can't be the villain, because they always have that nice persona. They're always like giggling and laughing. They're also pot stirrers. Like, most victims are pot stirrers. They love being like, oh yeah, like, love it. They love it. Okay, and you're probably like, how do you know a victim mindset? I've had like first-hand experiences. I've had it when I was younger. Like, not gonna lie, I did. Like, I was the type of person, like, when something bad would happen to me, I'd be like, oh my god, like, how could this happen to me? I'm such a good person. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a good person or not. Like, don't be this type of person. Because you know what? You just look really pathetic when you're that type of person who's just always like, oh, like, I don't get it, like, everybody's always blaming me for everything. I'm always the freaking like I'm always the victim, like, or I'm always like, oh, it's always my fault. It's not always your fault. Like, whenever you see someone like that, don't fall for it. Don't feel bad. They're just making you feel guilty, because that's what works with them. And you're probably like, where did they learn that? Honestly, it's a child thing. Maybe when they were children, no one really, like, how do I say, no one really told them, like, no, or no one really, like, went, like, and said, like, and consoled them. So what happened when they got older, for attention, whenever things would happen to them, they would just kind of, like, feel all like, oh my god, can't believe that happened to me. I'm such a good person. Look, if you have that type of complex, stop. Because you're just fucking annoying to everyone. Like, you're really fucking annoying. You're not just a little annoying. Like, you're really fucking annoying. Because you just piss people off even more by doing that. Because you're not a victim. I'm sorry, but you're not a victim. Like, every time I see people like that, I'm like, you are not the victim. You're the one who started it. You're the one who's literally pulling yourself back and making you the victim. Like, trust me, victims don't become victims easily. They make themselves victims first. That's what I think. I'm not saying, and I'm not talking about like a beat up victim. I'm talking about like mindset victim, like when you're like argumenting with someone. Like, if you're getting beat up, like, or anything, I'm sorry, but go seek help, go find something, go stand up, okay? I'm sorry, but if you're getting your ass beat, stand up. And you're probably like, but the person's so huge, I can't, they're my parents. No, let me tell you something. If someone can like throw something at you or anything, they will do it again. You know why? Because you did nothing about it the first time. So in their head, they're like, oh, she's easy or he's easy to like get scared of. But no, don't do that. Don't let him scare you, or don't let her scare you. Like, get up and show them who the fuck you are. I always say that, because you know what? People like them are the biggest pussies ever. The ones that beat on you, biggest pussies ever. Let me tell you that. But back to victim mindset. Victim mindset, it happens when you're young, honestly. Maybe you had parents who always made you feel like, oh yeah, you're like, yeah, my cutie, like, yeah, you're not the problem, you're the angel. It starts like that because sometimes as parents, it happens. We coddle our kids. I don't have kids, but we do. Like, as someone who has a baby brother, sometimes, yeah, we be like, I'll be like defending him for shit that I know that he shouldn't have done it. But sometimes it's just like the person always thinks that like they're never at fault because maybe because they didn't raise their voice, maybe because they didn't say, but the way you talk, it doesn't matter. I hate people when they're in arguments and they think just because they didn't raise their voice, they're not at fault. Like, no, like, if you didn't raise your voice and you're speaking bullshit, you're still at fault. I'm sorry. Like, my mother thinks that sometimes with me. Like, she will be, like, saying things to me, like, I don't fucking care for. Like, you know? Like, she'll be, like, provoking me, and then she'll be like, why are you raising your voice? Like, I didn't even do anything. I was like, yes, you did. Just because you're not raising your voice doesn't mean you're not doing something. Guys, like, raising your voice don't mean shit. Like, have you guys ever not been in court? They don't raise their voice. They're still fighting. Raising your voice don't mean shit. And also, like, another thing a victim will always do is they're gonna always act like that everybody's always out to get them. Like, whenever someone gives them criticism, they'll be like, I can never do things right. People are always telling me what to do. No, bitch. No one's telling you what to do. Okay? We just told you that you're fucking wrong. They hate it. They hate it when you tell them they're wrong. Because they're always like, you know, like, they're always the victim. Again, they're always the victim. And they always think that, like, everybody's out to get them. But you're wrong. You're wrong. Bro, what can I tell you? Like, listen, sometimes it's good to have a victim mindset for some things, but if you're being a victim for every little thing, you're just annoying. And you're probably like, but you know, but I am not at fault. Why are people always hating on me? Because you're acting like that. You're acting like you're always like an angel, but you're not. Be true to yourself. I really hate when people are like that. And you're probably like, oh, but you know, like, how do I stop being that? Accept your flaws. Most victims have a lot of hard time to accept their flaws. They're always like, oh my god, but you know, like, you know, like, I'm not really a bad person, you know, they just don't understand me. Also, victims will never understand that why the other person is like that, or they'll hear a issue on someone and they'll be like, I don't get it, I would never do that. Yes, bitch, because the person is not you. Exactly, the person is not you. I think, and I'm not saying that like victim complex is such a hard niche to fight, because you have to really own up to your flaws. You really need to be like, you need to sit there and see who you really are and not like cringe, not like be like, no, I can't let go of this. And most of the time, people who have victim complex don't really change in their lives because they think that they're good and they're good and that they have no flaws and that they're a good person. But for real, they're just like little cockroaches of life that never wants to change and thinks like they're doing better, but they're really not. They're always stuck with that weird partner that does not like them most of the time because they're always whiny and they always think nothing is going their way, but everything is always going their fucking way. Anyways, I don't have much to say about them because honestly, they're pretty stubborn collective. Like, they're my ain't shit people. Like, if you watch that video, you will understand what a victim complex is together. Like, they are like sisters, those people. So they're like ain't shit people. You can do nothing about them but leave them to the dust and them whining about you. And then the person who will be friends with them will understand why you're not friends with that person anymore. And they'll be like, that's why, because they're weird. Anyways, I hope you like and subscribe my video, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. I didn't have much to say for this video because it's a pretty straightforward thing. Like, victim complex is just sad. I think this week I'm just gonna post twice because I'm gonna test something out. But I hope you guys have a nice day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and ciao.